Hi guys, today I want to talk about the pendant that I'm talking about for the workshops. It's a very simple pendant. As you can see, you probably can already figure out how to make this. The best sold one is of course the one in the AB with the black cord, but today I'm going to make it in several different colors. And I want to show you this because with this pendant you can play. If you do fairs, you can play with this. See, because people will look at these when they come to the fair. They will look at them, they will like them, and if they, don't jump on the customer right away and say, do you want me to wrap that for you, ma'am? Just ask them like, do you like that? And if they say yes, would you like to learn how to make that? And if you can get people to learn how to make that, it takes 10 beads, 9 independent, and 1 of course as a dangle in the back. But if people know how to make this, they will go, oh, I need one for my daughter, I need one for my sister, I need one for my mother, I need one for me. So then you can sell the beads separately if you teach them one of them. Now, I whoop these together in not even 5 minutes. So if you tell people like, okay, I can teach you this in half an hour, then I think people will sit down for that. And if they say I don't have time, well then just let them walk, because there's nothing you can say that make them stop and sit down with you. I have also been having some fun with a lot of customers that are like a little bit stuck up. You got 2 friends in front of your booth and one says, oh my god, Shirley, this is wonderful. And Shirley goes, yeah, I know how to make that. Okay, that's not a problem. Let me look at that. Yeah, I know how to make that. I'll make one for you. And then I go, ma'am, are you sure how to make this? And when the customer goes, yeah, I know how to make this, I say, okay. And I will go to her friend and say, pick out your 10 beads. If your friend can make this in the next half hour, you will get a free pendant. Now, of course, the friend will do anything for the free pendant. So she will force her friend to prove it. So, that's just having fun with customers and making a sale because, seriously, everybody gets blocked at the point where they need to make the loop. So they may understand how to do this, but the loop is always a problem. So nobody ever won that wager. By the time they finally finish this and figured it out, they will pay the €5 that I charge for these little pendants to give it to their friends because they don't want to disappoint their friends and walk away without them. So that's... for these, I use crappy beads. These are Gutermann rocailles. They're size 9. I don't want to use my Miyukis on these because these are like €5 pendants. I want to keep them as cheap as possible. This is an interesting buy for people to, this is like the cheapest Swarovski thing that I have to offer. So this is also a good buy. A lot of people buy these for presents, for Christmas, for birthdays, etc., etc. So you want to keep those as cheap as possible. So I buy like a thing of Gutermann size 9.0 to use for this. These are silver lined. I also have them in gold. It's very important that you need to ask, if somebody says, can you custom make one for me, do different colors, you'll have to ask, do you want silver or gold in between there, because the silver will give you a silver clasp and the gold will give you a gold clasp. So you have to ask the people if they want silver or gold. If you have to do a black one, then ask them if they want black, gold or silver seed beads in between, and whatever clasps you have the most of, just use that for the back on your suede thread. So, wow, that's a lot of talking already. But anyway, those are the way I like to play with customers, and I'm going to make this one with silver. So these are size 9.0, but of course you can make them with Miyuki. It's just, I think, a shame as for money goes. I'm going to take my thread, hold it in my hand, and I'm going to just pull it up to right here, that hole. I don't know what this is called in English, and that's enough thread. And I use size 0.25 millimeters of nylon thread. And I'm going to teach you now how I would teach a customer. Okay, so I'm not going to do it quickly because you probably already understand. But this is how I teach a customer. First, if they want different colors, they need to put them out in order. That's what I want, and that's what I always ask them to do. Just put them out in order, and then we'll get a long way already, like that. And the pink one goes there, and that one goes there. And this one is for the dangle, and this one is for the bottom. So, and I would tell them, just hold the thread in 2 hands and pick up your first bicone, like that. Put it on there. Then get a seed bead, put that on the right side, a seed bead, put it on the left side. A bicone, put that also on the left side. And a bicone, put that on the right side. Then pick up the seed bead, put it on the right side. And now we need to cross our threads. And then that thread goes in that same seed bead. That's how I teach people, like that. So, get that part done. Then we pick up the next one on the right, the next one on the left. Pick up a seed bead on the left, so they don't have to cross over to right and left every time. Just on the side that you are at, just pick up the next seed bead, and then pick up the next bicone. Oh, on the right, the next bicone on the left, and pick up that seed bead on the left, and just cross that. And this is where I tell them, like, hold it like that, close it with your thumb, roll down the thread over your finger, and pick up your other thread and go in there, like that. And that's difficult for a lot of people. But you can always make them just go like, cross it in the seed bead, and they'll understand. So after that, you'll take a bicone on the left again, and a bicone on the right again. And next there is 3 seed beads on the right, and then there's 3 seed beads on the left. Okay, and the next thing is tie a knot, one, and just pick it up, tie another one on top of that, and when you have both, then you pull it tight. Okay, so that's tight now. And then on one side, pick up 8 seed beads, and if you use the Miyukis, you gotta do like 10 of them, but with the size 9, you can do 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a lot of people make this for the very first time, the very first project, who probably they never beaded before. And now you can tell them again, just hold that thread like this, pull those beads down, put it around your finger, make sure that they're all there, put it around your finger, pick up your other thread, and just go through all those 8 seed beads. And then you got both threads running through the same seed beads. Next thing you do is one thread goes to the left down, 3 seed beads, right there, and the other one goes down through the other 3, right there. Pull that tight so you got the loop straight, right there, and then one goes down in the bicone, into the seed bead in the middle, right there, and the other one goes also down in the bicone, and knot it 4 times. 1, and knot them tight. 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to take one thread and just let it go, let it loose, and see which one is pointing upwards. So this one is pointing upwards. I go back into the blue bicone. Over there and pull that knot in. And the other thread goes down in the seed bead again, but it's going to be a little bit difficult. And then take that down one more bicone. So to get that away from the knot. There. I cut off the top one first, because it doesn't have that much room between the knot and the thread, and then cut off the bottom one and just kind of pull that so that knot comes down a bit again. There. And that's basically all there is to it. People really love this, and just to tell them, like, if they are watching these and they take a bit of time, tell them that you can make them in any colors, that you can, if you do a workshop, that you can teach them in half an hour, and yeah, just have fun with those. Okay, next thing I want to teach you guys is how you do them. So not how you teach your customers, but how you do them. Because sometimes when a customer is in front of your table, she says, well, I like these pendants, but I want them in purple. And you say, okay. And other people will be watching what you are doing. Now, you don't want to teach them without giving them a workshop, because when you give them a workshop, you make €5. So you got to confuse the customer. This is how you confuse the customer, okay? Because nobody will see what you are doing. You're going so fast. First, you pick up a bicone. Bicone. You pick up a seed bead. Pick up a bicone. Pick up a seed bead. Pick up a bicone. And keep your beads close to your pad. Okay? Pull that together. Pick up a seed bead. And be smart. Do the finger trick. Nobody understands the finger trick if they never beat it before. There we go. Pull that together. Then you pick up a bicone on your left. Seed bead. Bicone. Other side. Bicone. Seed bead. And as you can see, I'm already covering my hands on top of of my pendant, so it's very hard for me to, for people that are watching what I'm doing to see what I'm doing. Pull that together, get another seed bead, cross that over. Now I add my bicone, do my 3 seed beads, 1, 2, 3. Get the other thread for the bicone. 1, 2, 3. Pull that together. Do your double knot. Now, a lot of people that have friends with them would say, did you just see what she was doing? Nah, that went just too fast for me. Good. Then you can say, ma'am, do you want me to teach you? There you go. And you got one, or you don't have one. But you can play it that way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull that down over your finger. Get the other thread in there. I'm shaking a little bit. I don't think I ate enough. There. Put the 3 down. And the other 3 go in there. Down the bicone. Into the seed bead. Sometimes your loop won't be straight, just pull it straight. There, make sure it's tight. Get the other one in there, and I guess you guessed the rest of it. 4 knots. 1, Gotta be careful that the knots are on the right spot. 2, 3, 4. Pull that one up in there. That one goes in there. And in there. Cut that one off first. Pull that tight, watch out. And then the other one. And just add the suede cord. So, how fast was that, people? Now, honestly, if you are watching me, you won't be able to see what I'm doing. So please learn it this way, so people can't see what you're doing when you're making something for somebody else, and teach the customers the more calm and easier way. So that's it, guys. It's pretty simple, nothing special about it, but people love them, and yeah, people love taking challenges, you know, because nobody likes to be called a chicken. So just have fun with these, do a workshop with these, and you'll see that people will come and look at them, and, you know, just have a couple of them ready-made, like with the different colors done, lay them out so that people can see what they look like, and then just explain to them you can make them in any colors. You can show them your box and say you can pick out any 10 colors you want, and I will make it for you. And yeah, if they want to try and do it themselves, you need about half an hour and to explain it to them. And if people are stuck up and say, well, I know how to do this, then challenge them and say, like, well, if you can do this, then you'll have a free pendant. So just have some fun with that, and engage with the customers when they look at these, well, when they look at everything that you have on your table, of course, but especially these. These give you the option to engage with the customer, hold the attention of a customer, and teach them something. And yeah, you will find out that a lot of people never beaded before or come to bead fairs, and they will be very proud that they will have done something like this, and they will go, oh, I need one for my mom, I need one for my daughter, I need one for my sister. Oh, and it's birthday, and Christmas is coming up, and oh. So, yeah, these are very good sales items. Even if they're only $5 or €5 a piece. So have fun with these, guys. I hope to see you next tutorial. Bye bye.